You are the first person who's talked in detail about the whole classical background thing, and I'm really pleased that came up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I think people find it very valuable because it's still very common. It's like, particularly people of your generation, they they sang, and then somebody said, oh, she's got to go and learn to sing properly. And then off you went, and you went to singing.
I was thinking this morning when I was thinking about what I was going to say to you, I was thinking, I wonder how totally different my journey would be if I had gone to a teacher like you and I said, I want to sing pop. It was just the whole trajectory would have been different. Not necessarily better, but just different. And I think also for me, because I had quite a lot of vocal trouble along the way, and I went to some really big teachers, but they're all quite heavyweight teachers. Then they're quite named teachers. And I always had this thought of, I can't possibly do what they're doing. They're so good at what they're doing. And I really don't want someone to get into vocal difficulty because I've stuffed it up. That I just kept away for a long time. Whereas I saw colleagues of mine just giving it a go and not caring so much, or somehow having a slightly different skill set that they would have been able to adapt.
That's interesting, isn't it? The concept of giving it a go, because it is actually how all of us started.
Yeah.
But it's a really important point. If you've had essentially headliners as teachers all the time, then you can't see yourself as being a teacher because that's the only experience that you've had.
And also, I didn't start singing until I was 16. And when I was thrown in at teaching, I was getting students for 11 and 12. And it was like, what do I do with them? I have no idea what to do with someone this young. Because I didn't have any lessons. So that was a big learning curve as well. So watching someone like Karin, for instance, has been lovely because I have been teaching that age group for a long time now. I'd say about 12 years. But it was so nice to watch her, and also Elizabeth Duval, and see how do they work with those young people and what are they doing.
Yeah. Interesting. I had the opposite problem when I started teaching. I had people who were much older than me. And I found that quite daunting. I think we should do a podcast called Giving It a Go.
You know what I think? It's what I say to my students all the time. Just have a go. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong. But you feel like you're going to lose so much in terms of personal reputation, possible employment as an adult for giving it a go, that it's hard to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think that would be a really interesting podcast.
To be honest, doing this course for me was like, I'm going to give this a go, because I was really worried I'd be the only classical teacher. And I was so relieved when I saw there were other people there like that. And then I thought, I'm going to be the only person who's not got this really fabulous private studio going. And then I realized I wasn't. There's a whole lot of stuff there that you do have to just give it a go. You just have to go, well, I think this is right, and I'm going to give it a go.